Your boy JID just dropped his 4th studio album called God Does Like Ugly, man. I'm minding my business once again. I'm scrolling on YouTube and here we are. Just dropped another video for this album. This one's called Community. On this track, he has the Clipse. You already know. Pusha T gonna be on there and Malice gonna be on there too. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the song.
The rain couldn't understand it. The pain made them understand shit. The sun tried to understand. The gun made me understand. The wind tried whispering the warning. The land shaking plus the rhythm is enormous. All the forces like a portal to a vortex. Connected to the stars, just projecting where we part at. Pull up where you park at. Aim a little dark, look, where your bark at. It'd be a shame if you stayed in them apartments. 12 barely came to them apartments. Catch a play and then parlay in them apartments. I swear it's like a party every day in them apartments. You was raised in them apartments, dang. Jump a shot or join a gang in them apartments. My mama say we gotta get away from them apartments. It's graves in them apartments, and they ain't got to end this way, cause we ain't started shit.
I don't give a fuck about no industry beef. Ain't nobody give a fuck when Tay was dead in the street. I don't do the shit you see on the screens. I been tapped in with true things. I peep your rap cap and I unscrew things. I don't give a fuck about them niggas at the top. The biggest nigga on the block still get shot. Pop, you thinking pop, I'm thinking can't talk about that shit from
you gotta chill
you
out.
seen Fox.
Okay, so just starting off the first few bars, you know what I mean? Just bragging a little bit, boasting a little bit, not worried about the top dog, not worried about who people think number one is. Your boy just said I'm here to stay, man. Give me some of that back and let's get it.
Keep your rap cap and I unscrew things.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about them niggas at the top.
What else?
The biggest nigga on the block still get shot. Pop, you thinking pop, I'm thinking can't talk about that shit from
You gotta chill
you
out.
seen Fox. Lisa Al-Gaib, I see a tiny line of silver. A way to make a play, although they say it's unfamiliar.
Okay.
It's off the kilter. I say the words without a filter. You gotta have nerve, it'll make you strong if it don't kill you. I'll put a bullet in Bob the fucking builder before they try and kick us out the building. What about the children? When I check a news channel, I get a similar feeling, but still, we gon' make it to heaven, high water or hell, but don't take the highways. 285 behind the damn wheel, it's like a driveway. Giving out like a give Christ, and I do it twice. Shot give Chris.
I know just from Atlanta, so 85 South, 85 is definitely one of the most popular highways out there, man. Let's get back into it. Let's get it.
Heaven, high water, or hell, but don't take the highways. 285 behind the damn wheel, it's like a driveway. Giving out like a give Christ, and I do it twice. Shot Gil Chris, heard thunder hit with lightning, and still I didn't feel shit. Talk about resilience. Off the Stone Mount locked on you, where I honed into my brilliance. It was after then I took my talents right up to Virginia. Heard they said that she for love, her shit was good, her shit was gritty. I could tell you what it was, but let bro tell you what I'm missing. Pay attention. What's missing?
Now, the first verse right there, I'm liking the energy. I'm liking him talking his shit on there, man. Letting you know what's going on, where he's from, letting you know how he was kind of raised, man. I know in the first couple of bars, he was just talking about, like, as far as the dialogue goes, how, you know, I'm saying the rain from that was coming through the ceiling kind of reminded you of where you really at right now. What kind of conditions you're really in right now. Kind of painting a picture for us lyrically of his upbringing there. Let's get back into it. We got Pusha T up next. Let's get it.
Gritty. I can tell you what it was, but let bro tell you what I'm missing. Pay attention. What's missing in my hood, I identified. Then I brought white to my hood. Shit, I gentrified. We had military arms, we were simple.
Like that first, we're already getting kind of lyrical off the. We gotta expect that shit kind of stuff from Pusha T, man. You already know he's gonna be lyrical as fuck. When he's talking about bringing that white to the hood, call it gentrification, you know what I'm saying, where they come in there, you know what I'm saying, up the prices on things, they start to reinvest into that little community you got going on, and then after they boost the rent up there in that location, they kick you out of there or buy you out of your property and bring other folks in there, man. Been happening since the beginning of this country, man. Let's get back into it.
But I'm missing pay attention. What's missing in my hood, I identified. Then I brought white to my hood. Shit, I gentrified. We had military arms, we would simplify. Point blank, let me simplify. I've been light post, corner boy, green box sitter, crack nigga. tryna hustle up and act bigger.
Okay.
6 deuce buyer, niggas really live the wire. From lookouts, then we meteor to suppliers. Caged in, one
I
way.
like how you kind of have fun with that bar right there, saying we meteor to suppliers. Like we got the rock meteor going to the suppliers, but also saying we got there, you know what I'm saying, fast. You feel me? Let's get back into it.
From lookouts, then we meteor to
What
suppliers.
else?
Caged in, one way in, one way out. Robocops on mountain bikes, ain't pulling mace out. Just trying to get back home from getting chased out. A week ago, a boy like me don't got a face now. The apartments, the projects, the ghettos, all the same shit. Crazy how we hopscotch and double dutch danger. Between ADHD and all the pills that you gave us, how we supposed to process this anger?
The rain couldn't understand it.
Damn, bro. And when he's talking about there, man, there's been so many more research coming about now, just showing how the kids look like in the low income areas and low poverty and poverty areas, like when they go to school and they're a little hyper or whatever, like people are quick to give these kids these pills and these ADHD pills to kind of calm them down, whatever, not really caring if they're just or doing the proper test to see if he's actually just a hyper kid or if he actually needs these kind of pills. So they're over prescribing to the kids, man, and kind of getting them hooked on pills at an early age, which later turns into like a, you know what I'm saying, a drug fiend later on down in their adult life. That last bar was crazy. Come on.
How we supposed to process this anger?
The rain couldn't understand it. The pain made them understand. Shit, the sun tried to understand. The gun made me understand. The rain tried whispering the warning. The land shaking plus the rhythm is enormous. All the forces like a portal to a vortex connected to the stars, just projecting where we part at. Pull up where you park at. Aim a little dark. Where your bark at?
My ghetto's not your culture. Niggas really die here. So hard to say goodbye. It's the only lullaby here. Kilos turning boys to men. Gotta pick a side here. Some with Jesus Shuttlesworth. Some of us with Nasir's as time goes by.
Hold on. Let's start from the top. Malice, what's going on?
Part at. Pull up where you park at. Aim a little dark. Where your bark at?
My ghetto's not your culture. Niggas really die here. So hard to say goodbye.
Let's talk about that, man. My ghetto's not your culture. Niggas really die here. He's speaking on folks just kind of imitating the black culture a little bit, how they dress, how they walk, what kind of chains they got on. You feel me? But they're not really in the sticks seeing folks get, you know what I'm saying, pass away or whatever have you. I mean, they're not really in those neighborhoods, but they want to cosplay the black culture, you know what I mean, to seem cool, you feel me? That's an early bar, man. Come on.
Where we part at. Pull up where you park at.
That's a hell of a start.
Aim a little dark.
Damn.
Where your bark at?
My ghetto's not your culture. Niggas really die here. So hard to say goodbye. It's the only lullaby here. Kilos turning.
That's crazy. It's so hard to say goodbye. It's the only lullaby here. It's so hard to say good. The Boys and Men song is the only lullaby here. That's crazy. So ain't nothing sweet over here, basically, just saying. And when the most common songs we hear is funeral songs, essentially. Let's get back into it.
Really die here, so hard to say goodbye. It's the only lullaby here. Kilos turning boys to men. Gotta pick a side here. Some with Jesus Shuttlesworth. Some of us with Nasir's as time goes.
Then he continued the Boys to Men bar, just saying the drugs turn boys to men, and they have to choose a side. Basically saying you could either be Jesus Shuttlesworth, or, you know what I'm saying, he got game, Denzel Washington, Spike Lee joint, playing basketball, or you can do the rap shit like Nasir did. Give me all that back. This the intro?
Where your bark at?
My ghetto's not your culture. Niggas really die here. So hard to say goodbye. It's the only lullaby here. Kilos turning boys to men. Gotta pick a side here.
What else?
Some with Jesus Shuttlesworth. Some of us with Nasir's as time goes by. It's an eye for an eye here. My niggas mob deep. The fittest gon' survive here. We New Jersey drive here. Chop, shop.
Survival of the Fittest, definitely a Mobb Deep reference there. One of their most popular songs. If you don't know about Mobb Deep, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. We out here. Let's get it.
Some of us with Nasir's as time goes by. It's an eye for an eye here. My niggas mob deep. The fittest gon' survive here. We New Jersey drive here. Chop, shop, ride here. This Jack in the box shouldn't come as no surprise here. You niggas drink their own street cred. gets denied here. Section 8 living, we treat it like a timeshare. Mother, auntie, cousin couldn't tell you who reside there, but never seen a father that was government devised here. Conquer and divide here.
Oh man, yo, Malice is going crazy. Malice is going crazy. Give me that back.
Living, we treat it like a timeshare. Mother, auntie, cousin couldn't tell you who reside there, but never seen a father that was government devised here.
Man,
Conquer and
he's just speaking on just how like the whole Section 8 situation. You know, the black community back in the day, back in the 70s, man, when it was first implemented, when people really was out here struggling and people was really, you know what I'm saying, on their shit. The main rule was you can't have a man in the house and be on Section 8, you know what I'm saying? And so that kind of, what's the word for it? Incentivize the woman of the house to kind of make a decision. We'll pay you what he would bring in, but he can't be here. We're separated marriages, separated relationships, and separated the kids from the fathers. That bar was fucking crazy. Come on.
You who reside there, but never seen a father that was government devised here.
Wow.
Conquer and divide here, crash and collide here. When kings can't raise a young prince, the doves cry here. Candy lady right there, zombie land right.
Bro, why is Malice doing this? Why is Malice doing y'all like this?
Devised here, conquer and divide here, crash and collide here. When kings can't raise a young prince, the doves cry here.
When kings can't raise the young prince, the doves cry here. Basically, if the fathers can't get a chance to raise their sons, all you're gonna see is doves in the sky getting let off. People, kids getting shot, people passing away left and right. Conquer and divide. What he spoke about earlier in the verse in the bar before. He ain't lying. It was all like a system designed to destroy the black family, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And that shit was a hit. You got women to this day still talking about I'm single, I don't need no man. It's 2025. That shit was implemented back in the 70s. I think early 70s, if I'm not mistaken. It's 2025. And you still got women talking about, I don't need a man. I can do it by myself. Not really realizing the value of a father and the value of having a king in your household, helping you, you know what I'm saying, provide you some structure so we can all build from here. You know what I mean? You can never get to the point where you value the dollar over structure. You value the dollar over a father. You'd rather have child support and keep the father away than to have the father in your life and get a little less income, you know what I'm saying, as far as extra surplus income. It's all a fucking game, bro. Child support's a fucking game, bro. That's the biggest scam that's the biggest scam in American history, bro. Child support. That shit crazy, bro. Shout out to the fathers out there doing their thing, fighting for their kids, going to them court dates, pulling up on the judge, and doing the right thing by their kids, man. Raising your shit. Straight up. Come on.
Yeah, crash and collide here. When kings can't raise a young prince, the doves cry here. Woo. Candy lady right there. Zombie land right there. Them apartments be the perfect backdrop for any nightmare.
Yo, this motherfucking Malice. Malice just cooked. Bro, what he is talking about, Candy lady right there, you know what I'm saying? And then the zombie side is right next to it. He's kind of talking about, like, in the hood, you always had, like, certain people that, as a kid, you can kind of walk around and, you know what I'm saying, gather change and sell cans and shit and take it to the shop and get some couple dollars. You go to the hood, go down the street to the candy lady, you can get, you know what I'm saying, little snacks here and there, some ices here and there. And as a kid, you're not even realizing you're walking past crack needles on the floor and shit and fucking drugs at the basketball courts and shit because as a child, your awareness isn't even to that depth yet. So what he's talking about is absolute facts. This shit crazy. This whole song, dang, come on.
Any nightmare.
And then the hood could be the backdrop to any nightmare. It's a bar.